Abusiame mo bibia kwaba ene Sunday ene so when we say do Sunday bia no we just do what we call a political Sunday service where we speak truth to power. So tiase. Tiene no Sunday service no very simple. When you have pepepa na wa share video no. What tiase when you have pepepa na wa share video. Mami chia inu na ehwe me ewo YouTube. Hey, Augustina Arthur. Hey, Chuke, bro, how be? Minchia Henry, Minchia me and my sister. Miniaba. Eja. What do they from day one? One body idea, chia besine. Na womugusua, womo ebombodia e follow ye. Ehwe ye dwumedia ye di. Roberta Omari. Black Mokobi Michia. Sir Henry Michia. Mr. Oba. Na wa share video no. What you say? We know the gospel according to Dr. Ren. To the old Bible na wa fa Bible no. Na ya kinkan. Na ya share John. The children woman wa choro ye no. Na yen kinkan bi. What you say? Yen kinkan bi. John chapter 8 verse 44. You had your quotation a womb. You name MPB or can quotation. Now what quotation or say turn your Bibles to Psalm 500. And so Psalm 500 be in a war Bible more. When you say Dr. Randy a bar. The fire Bible no near King Kaya. Na eja ya mouth quotation papa. What you say? If our Bible no King John chapter 8 verse 44. King James ano afa. Wo the NIV Bible no so ano afa. And I mean we din komo. Because Sundays beyond we do teachings, we educate, we emancipate our mindset from the mental slavery. Become mental slavery and become political slavery. The MPP and DC politicians, especially this particular MPP, one more abansui. In the Yefa Bible, no John chapter 8, verse 44, or say, ye are of your fathers, the devil, and the last of your fathers ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in his mouth. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. We a Bible verse and me person me do yet yesua. What you say? A political Sunday service. I want you to be aware of the people are womoba power with deceit. They deceive you people. They make themselves as if say womani pedi amponyankopon batayadom, the right hand man. And a typical example is the finance minister. A typical example is the finance minister of Ghana, Ken Oforiatta. Oba Ghana no washe white. Onamabruchira no washe blue, no washe black. All manner of colors. outside Ghana, was share colors bia, was share with different colors. But our back Ghana pa, no share white, no now. Because he wants the Ghanaian to think, say he is a saint. Because he wants the Ghanaian Christians not to think and believe, say he is with them. And he is a Christian who understands the plight of his people. A format, a packaging, a packaging, packaging. Come on. Now, one more tongue the mayen. Pepe. And yes, your toy, because na ya no. Na sebi emu no. Na emu dompo na ye ni channel ana media ma. Ye betimi de bie mmaba wane mmebunu no womani. Ama hunu no kure no sabe tie. You see, yehwe the Akufo-Addo governance. Ufa Bible no a Akufo-Addo's governance no. There's a lot of examples of people who want to say Akufo-Addo more Bible. But of course, Ghana no a Christopher no kwa sorry yeah how does ye konya kope quick fix solutions to our problems. Sometimes we get deceived easily by people omu ejina simpie so ebie woma no ekas womo ne Messiah. A typical example owure bia wa santimemu e friend evangelist Kweku ewua or santimemu he wants everybody to believe say he is the best pastor. Ono dia wono no uba no wa wonton ebure munsio wonton we then so wo hwe kwan a wo fa so de gisike free the church members one you'll be amazed. We share the preaching as here no bonko of echi pastors omo jiji ka omo da cars no bo omachi ene kon nchen kwere cars ahodo owo. It's the same thing when it comes to the politics of Ghana. The political maestro deceivers were Ken Ofori-Atta. Very, very deceive. They deceive people. They make you think that for them, they've got the solutions to your problems. They make you think, say, without them, you cannot do nothing. They are political deceivers. We have them in the Christian circles. When you go to some churches, the pastor will make you feel, say, without him, or the lady pastor will make you feel, say, without her, you cannot move forward in life. Check the churches in Ghana. The reason why I'm taking my time to educate you on this subject, and I say, many at times, we the Ghanaians, we fall victim to these people. I tell you, we fall victims to these people who are always bold in their words and very, very little to show in their actions. We have people like the President Akufo-Addo. He's very bold in his words. But when it comes to actions, he's very weak in his actions. For example, MPs are calling for the resignation of Ken Ofori-Atta or for the president to sack him. Instead of the president to be bold in sacking the finance minister, he is now coming to tell his MPs that they should hold on. Say Ken Ofori-Atta, strike you deal with IMF. Now we read the deal with IMF no and sana wasakeno. Now even cry no what the clause be crash she mu say ebedu ono na se mo beba be kasa men sakeno a emeni duwa ye behwe. All that the president is trying to say, they say after the a year or who say IMF in Gitanwudi Ghana for yeni wo mu kodie no ebedu sa mere no aye no be wie no ne yenye sika edisi yenye sika na se Ken Ofori-Atta de betimi dia share economy ni mu a na ene de ne just say MP no ehun hia se mo beba ne nchen na mo beka se onsake ken ofuriata. Timie. What you say? So this is what the presentation they present to us. That is why I call the packaging. They make you people believe and think, say, they've got the solution, and without them, you can't move forward. And that without them, there is nothing that can be done. So every time they want you to sing praises to them, even when they've not worked for them to be praised. And that is why you see a chief from Achim Ebuakwa Patapahene will come and tell Ghanaians, say, Ghana fui, Munta Ekufuado ase, because wamamu free education. As if to say, the free education, the funding comes from the pocket of Ekufuado. So you see, you need to be eye-openers to some of these deceit. Be careful of them. Their tongue, old tongues love to wag. You see me? Ne tekremanu eda womano no. E boshrema. E dada nipa. E di nipa konsohwemu. Eno nti, wo behwe wo mo nsam a mo mami akwanya na memaye wo mampanyini. Wo mo bepa wo cho, wo mo besra, wo mo defe. Wo mo krokro. But wo mo nsaka tumi no a. Ne yesi wo mo beye de ama wo. Anu nti wo mo bepa wo ho chew. Ema wo kosan lie etu kwan free in crime. Eko fanti akwa. Eko nzima, eko narerugu, eko chiana paga. Eko tu abadema wo mo no. Emre ni du se so mo di wo mo bo hye so a. Ye ni mu ndi so. Because to them, they know themselves that they only came to deceive us for power and not to use the power for the benefit of us. TME. So these are the people that we need to be very careful in our society. Listen to me. They are in our churches. They are with us in our mosques. They are with us in our traditional areas, in our villages. They are all over. We need to identify them. When we identify them, we need to let them know who they are. We must identify the deceivers in our society. When we see the deceivers in our society, we must tell them in their face that we know your plans. You are here to deceive us. You don't mean well for us. Let's be bold. Let us not be afraid. Because when we don't talk, they see us as fools that they can take advantage upon. And that is why today we are here. We are where we are today because we did not question these deceivers. We did not question them, their credibility. We did not question their character. We did not question their attitude. We did not question their behavior. If we had questioned them and probed them and inquire from them what they think, what they stand for, their principles are. Like today, you and I will not get such leadership. Ghana for yenye. Don't forget, said the Ken Oforiate's family, the Ekufuado's family, the JB Danquest's family were the ones that pushed Kwame Nkrumah out of power. Nkrumah that built us the many industries, the many factories, the many schools, the hospitals, the roads. They kicked him out because to them, they believed that they could perform better than Kwame Nkrumah. That is the family, the Ken Oforiate's family, the JB Danquest's family, the Ekufuado's family. They kicked Nkrumah out and made Ghanaians to think and believe that they were coming to give us a better governance, a governance that is far better than Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Fast forward, they rebrand themselves, their sons rebranded themselves and came back to us with Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo for us to think and believe that they are the messiahs of today's politics. And so, during the campaign, some of us fell into their deceiving tactics because of our naivete or our naiveties. We fell to them. And today, this is what we see. We see a country that when they took power, $1 was 4 cedis, but they made us to believe that when they come, that $1 that is even 4 cedi, as for them, they will ensure that the dollar will remain 4 cedi, or they will even bring policies that will bring the dollar down. Today, what do we see? Their promises were not kept. It means that they are deceivers. They can't even keep their own promises. They can't even honor their own words. The words that they say, they break them. That means that they are people without character. It tells you that they are people without what? Principles in life. Let me tell you, Ghanaians, today, and note it and write it boldly so that you don't forget that words has meaning and consequences. The words that comes out of our lips are either life or death. So when people speak words and they don't honor them, it means that they have spoken and that they do not respect their own words, and that the words that they speak and they don't honor, it does not make these people men with character. Because a person with good character, whatever he says, his words, his actions are in tandem, because they understand what they say. And whenever they speak, they don't just speak and then allow their speak to just go in vain. They perform or work towards their words. In other words, they make their actions speaks louder than their words. Now let's ask ourselves today, what do we see? The president says he's coming to address the nation for 6 good years. Nothing significant has changed the economy. So his words that he's coming to speak to us today has no meaning. His words today has no meaning and no effect. It's just nanada dana, nothing different. Nothing different. If he is a man that walk his talk and his words, he put action into his words, Ken Ofori-Atta would have been sacked by now. Let me tell you something. Ken Ofori-Atta he wants to be sacked. He himself, he went to the president Akufo-Addo and told him, this is my resignation letter, sack me, accept my resignation and allow me to go. The president says he's not going to allow him to go. I am telling you on authority. Forget what everybody is telling you. Listen to me, Dr. Ren. Ken Ofori-Atta went to his cousin and what? Told him, this is my resignation. Nana, I am tired. I am sick. I am getting weaker daily. The insult from the Ghanaians are too much. Accept my resignation. The president says no. And because he knows the reason why he himself is not allowing his own cousin to go. Some people say that he says that you've created a mess, stay inside, let us all get, face the route of the Ghanaian till 2024, when the Ghanaian decide whether we'll bring it or they will bring a third force, or they will bring Mahama or whoever NDC will choose as a flag bearer, or they will bring Kofi Kranto or whoever. So you see, the president and his cousins, they know clearly from the onset that they were truly, when it comes to governance, they were empty. You see an investment banker. See how he has destroyed the economy of Ghana. He has destroyed our economy. Totally. Today I was listening to engineer Kwabena Japan. God willing, tomorrow on Rainbow Radio, I'll be interviewing him on my morning show, The Frontline. Engineer Kwabena Japan will be coming, so follow. I'll be broadcasting live on my page and also on Rainbow Radio page. Follow, because I'm going to ask him questions, not these kind of no. We are going to ask questions because I see leadership in him, and so we need to probe people like that and see so that we don't get the same Ekufado's character coming out to deceive the Ghanaian. And for you, the Ghanaian, our followers, those who love our videos, who have been following us from day one, those who, when we share the messages with you, you don't stay home quietly, you also share the message. The gospel according to freedom fighters, the gospel according to fix the country. I've told you, when we share the message, you, today, the people watching me, we are more than the 12 disciples. If the disciples of Christ could share the whole message to the world, you people here can share our message to the nook and crannies of Ghana. We need to be voluntary. We need to have the sense of volunteering, to volunteer to share. Share it with your mother. Share it with your father. In the villages, let them know that they deserve the best. I've told you, not the good, not the better. We deserve the best in this life. I was trained in a school or a college. I went to a college that taught me that I should be the best or among the best. I should either be the first or among the first. It never taught me about any second or third. It taught me the first. We should have that mindset. And if we have that mindset, we will not get these kind of political deceivers. I call them to latter days political deceivers. John chapter, a friend is saying, 8 verse 44, it tells you they lie. And we call ourselves Christians. We go to church. We say we serve God. We worship Christ. We love the word of God. But we don't practice the word that we listen. We have become defenders of the gospel, but not doers of the gospel. We defend the gospel anyhow. Leave the defenders of gospel for Christ. Because he died on the cross to defend the gospel. You, the human being, don't need to defend gospel. You need to be a practical doer of the word. He did not ask you to come and make yourself as a defender of his gospel. Can you defend God? Can you defend God? Can you defend him? You that when you get sick, paracetamol, somebody has to buy for you. You say you want to defend God. Stop the nonsense and let your character show by speaking truth to power. Be a good citizen, not a spectator, not somebody who just go to the movie and you watch and you clap. Hey, no. We have political deceivers. They have deceived us for many years and we have died. Many of our families will have lost their lives because of these deceiving politicians. Politicians that tell us that when we vote for them within 18 months, they will change the fortunes of Ghana. And you are still believing such a Kufuor's word? You must be insane. Maybe the 3 million Ghanaians that are mad, maybe you might be part of them. According to the Ghana Statistical Department, 3 million Ghanaians are mad. Some are wearing shirt, simple. Some are naked outside. TMA. You took bus, you went all the way. You traveled just because you want to go and vote for Akufo-Addo to become the president. Today, even when you speak, he doesn't even listen to you. The one who came begging you, today, the one that came begging you does not want to even sit on the seat, a chair that you offer him. He doesn't even want to sit on it. The one that came begging you and was sitting on the same bench with you at Sukura, the one that was sitting with you and eating kenke at Fadama, or name the other places, the one that came begging you and saying that even Mama is even laughing at him, that he is begging too much. He has become a beggar. Not knowing he was not only begging us to come into power, but after power, he would destroy the economy of Ghana and go globe-trotting and begging for money. All his life, I think that he has been a beggar. All his life. And that is the gospel truth. Don't expect anything good from a Kufuor. Don't. It's not because out of disrespect too. See, if you are a woman and a man that you live with always keep lying you and deceiving you, do you think that you should take his word serious? Don't. You remember that story of that little boy that always shouts and says that the wolf is coming and the whole village will gather and go and protect him. And the guy was just making fun. The little boy was making fun. The day when the wolf came and he shouted, that day, the whole village did not turn up. Kufuor and Co. and his team have deceived us. Today they are talking about economic stakeholders engagement. They are talking as if now that the Kufuor is learning about politics. 2 years I will be free office. No, after now you want to try and do something, some semantics, some ajana 1, ajana 2. Uti kumasia na oboasia uti sa term no ajana 1, ajana 2, 419. After now be ye bibi to say, after now be chere to say the ube ye bibi to say no. The man is only bold in his actions, in his words, not in his actions. He's only bold in his words and not in his actions. Afina wo be ye bibi to say there wo pesu ye bibi ye kasi e Kufuor there wo na ana na ban ye wo ba ye wa ye bibi a mama sisi de Ghana no ye ho atoye ekwe ye hute agoro be so ifra no pa 40 years in politics. He should have hit the ground running. On one the catcher, I say he was in a hurry. Have we forgotten? After Mama said we have a short memory. He told us in 18 months he was going to change Ghana. 18 months. He could not change Ghana. Number 2, I will make Accra the cleanest city. Not even in Ghana. One can say Accra the cleanest city in Accra in Ghana. One can say Ghana. Or they compare West Africa. Let's say Accra. Fanciful words, because you see, wobanu awoko se ne pen wo pen mu dwa wo pesa wo do wano fa no wo dekrama fa no wo de se krama de wi akrama de ne tekrama fa ne wura no sana Ghana for tie Kufuor we steady the terrain, we steady came with the exact words that Ghanaians wanted to hear, and we bought into his words. The things Ghanaians, you see, Ghanaians are sensationalism people. We love things of drama. We love things that is so, that comes with just Ghana for person. We are not purposeful driven, and we are not thinkers. Excuse me, majority of our people. We are not. Because I would get in some question. You will ask yourself, say, 18 months, the man said he would change Ghana. When to me and change it, and you got to Wabama. And 6 years in here, or say, candy actually, he has nothing to offer. COVID-19, but you heard his words. He cannot bring back the lives of the people that are dead and gone, but he can bring back the life of the economy. Where is the economy now? Ghana's economy is broke. Ghana's economy was broke in 2019. I have said to you, Ghana's economy was broke in 2019. I've not changed my stance. I've given you facts, empirical facts of what I told you. The economy was broke in 2019. In 2019, the banking sector cleanup exercise alone collapsed the economy. Kaput. The economy was collapsed in 2019. COVID-19 only came to expose these people. It came to tell us that these people are thieves. Let us be careful. Let us watch them. 2020, don't go and vote for them. COVID-19 was telling Ghanaians that don't vote for these people. Don't vote for them. They are deceivers. They are liars. They are the John 8:44, what the Bible describes them. Be careful, Ghanaians. Be careful. COVID-19 was speaking to us. God had a message for us in COVID-19 in 2020, but you did not listen. I mean, fine in Chia Kesiama Pendream TV. Officer Michia. Pendream TV, dear. Someone name Yopo. What do you say? Speaking truth to power. Forever remain truthful. That is Pendream TV. From Dr. Ren with the catcher. TNA. Follow ya follow. So these people came and deceived us. In 2019, I told you, say, look, they had nothing to offer us. Look, I in 2018 decided not to join any political party. In 2018, I said, say, if I look at the MPP and I look at the NDC, the governance of Akufo-Addo compared to the 4 years of John Mahama, Akufo-Addo in 4 years, but I can say the 4 years Akufo-Addo Bitrano, his achievement will not be nearer to a year John Mahama. Do you know why? Because I could see the mistakes that he was doing. I could see that he was repeating mistakes. And the more he repeated mistakes, he was not prepared to listen to advice. He became more arrogant. How come a president, I want somebody to explain this to me. How come a president that begged Ghanaians to vote for him, how come a president that was sitting on the same bench with us, eating with us, kenki, keshito, kepaposhito, that same president today, anywhere he goes, we have a V8, a fa akunya wobetnaso, edinanti edinechi. How come? Is he a monarch? King? Is he a king of Ghana? And then watch the disrespect of how he's even using the taxpayers' money is enough to tell you, the one following him, that this man does not respect you. But he comes to United Kingdom. They give him a bench. He sits on it without questioning, without asking, why am I sitting? Why did you give me this bench? Don't you know that I'm Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the president of Ghana? When it comes to UK, I live in UK. I don't live in any other country. I live in the United Kingdom. When he came here, they gave him bench. He sat on a bench. He did not even question. Because you know why? The people around him was white. Inferiority complex. He believes and trusts the white man than the people that you voted for him. He trusts the white people. He trusts the white people than you people. Who voted for Akufo-Addo? No white man came to Ghana to vote for Akufo-Addo. The sons and daughters of the Brits never voted for Akufo-Addo. It was the Ghanaian, our dark faces, our chocolate faces, our ebony faces voted for Akufo-Addo. But today, he does not trust us. Even to sit on our chair, he doesn't trust us. And yet, you want to go and listen to him broadcast the nation. He has nothing good to offer. I'm telling you, you see, he's a good for nothing president. He's a good for nothing president. Nothing good for him. MPP claim they have the men. And yes, it is true, they have men. It's just that the men in the MPP have become cowards. And so to me, I say they have no men. Because men needs to be bold in their words and in actions and in their deeds without fear. Ask yourself, all these things that is going on, where is President Kufuor? All these things that is going on, economic crunch, hardship, bankruptcy, the country is broke. Where is President Kufuor? Today, if Akufo-Addo will say anything, he still referred to President Kufuor, who left office in 2008. Listen to me. And this is the thing that you guys do have to understand. That today, the man that begged you, Mumpiame, ya chinse, ya wami, ya salau, muna announce, say Akufo-Addo, mi pese mi be president, umbuami kena, mi pamuchawai, umbuami, Allah wallahi, mi kwa mi remfri muda, haduba, mi ni muane tinima. Wabaye kwa nima. Maybe I would take out me coffee anymore. Wabaye was one of the tinima. The name I want work fire. What we call anymore? Any more kekekora? If you what me go. This is a man who is a deceiver. He's a trickster. Don't believe him. Don't believe him. I've told you one thing in life, that the moment you are created or you come into this world, believe that you are a powerful being. When people speak, speak. Don't be timid. Don't be coward. When people speak, think about what you're about to speak and speak it loud, without fear. Whether you're a woman, whether you're a man, speak. Don't let anybody intimidate you in this earth. Don't let. Yesterday, Ghana Music Award. Ask this boy, Magraib. I nearly slapped Magraib yesterday at Ghana Music Award. Go and ask people. They will tell you. I nearly slapped Magraib yesterday. Forgive me. Yesterday, Magraib on Ghana Music Award. They will tell you. It's because the show, the person who did the show, his name is Alodia. He's my friend. I nearly slapped Magraib yesterday. Allah wallahi. They had to calm me down. But when we are voicing out what is happening about the nation to the people, for people to be aware, he's coming to talk plenty. Hey, no. You can't bully me. You can't tell me not to talk. No. And I want you to know this as every Ghanaian, because when the suffering comes, we all go to suffer. When happiness comes, we all go enjoy. So if we don't talk, we go to suffer. If we talk, something good will happen. Talk. When we started Face the Country and Freedom Fighters, the likes of Magraibs and co were telling us that they were here trying to rubbish what we were doing. Today, look at their things. Today, go and look at their program. They are always talking about political things. Those days, they said they were only doing music. Forgetting that politics is the one that they even determine the songs that people sing at every given time. If the economy is not good, it affects even the musicians, the way they sing. You don't know. You don't know that the day-to-day activities of the Ghanaian affect how even musicians sing their songs, how even rappers sing their songs. So that is why during the days of the Bob Nesta Marleys, they were singing about emancipation songs from Jamaica, because during that era, it was not easy. That is why they were singing about one love, because there was no love that time between the white and the black in Peckham, where some of them lived in Brixton. We have to emancipate our people. Don't let anybody stop this particular, your friend is saying, a movement. It's a movement. The train is moving. And get this and understand this. Nobody hates Akufo-Addo or President Mahama or whoever will become the president. I don't hate them. I want the right thing to be done. Look at the water I'm drinking. It's clean water I'm drinking, clean water. Go and see my mothers that are drinking from River Brim, whether if it is clear as this. Those days, when we go to the villages, all that you need is just a leaf. Pluck a leaf. You can use it to fetch water and you drink it fresh. Today, go and see whether if you can drink River Brim fresh. Go to Ankobra, the Nzima people. They've sat down and people are doing galamsey in their rivers. Those days, Uko River and Cobra, you know, we have something we call shrimps, lobsters. It's my friend Senzeke. Very nice. At the Ankobra Bridge, they will be selling it very nice. Oh, very appetizing. Ooh, wow. But today, go there. They can't even get lobsters to catch because they destroy the river bodies with mercury and science. This is going to affect our unborn generation. And people don't want us to talk. You see, one of the things about this Ghanaians and And at this particular time, allow me to use 10 minutes and talk about NDC. Allow me to use 10 minutes to talk about NDC. This current NDC MPs, they are the most timorous, coward MPs I have ever known. NDC MPs. When you talk, you get other bloggers saying that, oh, NDC, yeah. Timorous, very weak people. The NDC people there. It's just sometimes when you look at the way Akwakuduno, it's not easy, but it's not impossible for a third force to win the seat of a year presidency in Ghana. It's not easy, but I won't say it's something that is not possible. Look at the way Akufo-Addo has destroyed the economy to the extent that a Ghanaian will even climb a pole and kill himself because of the hardship in this country. And you don't see NDC communicators talking about it. You don't hear NDC MPs talk about it. You don't hear NDC MPs go to parliament and even say that we are boycotting one particular meeting because a Ghanaian has died because of the hardship. They are thinking about their bellies. They are thinking about the money they will be sending for their families that lives in America, Germany, Italy, and the UK. The NDC people, if it was Akufo-Addo in opposition, Akufo-Addo, forget any other thing, and now whatever people say about him, admire his courageous. Admire his courageous. Kofi Afumichiao. Admire his courageous. He's a courageous man, Akufo-Addo. It's just that he has not been able to channel his courage into the right channel. Like he would have been one of the fantastic leaders Ghanaians would have ever had. But Sana, if it was under Akufo-Addo, and will be full poll, and will opposition, and the Pakroni Kuno, and what parliamentarians, only 137 against the ruling party, 137 equal numbers. Like you will see the way the international media will hear about them. Let me tell you something. As I speak to you now, Akufo-Addo and his government, they have sent a Ghanaian media to come and engage BBC to rubbish the claim that Ghana is hard. Akufo-Addo, asuma Ghana for woman ye journalist, ye tuya woman twa plenty kitama woman mabakuruma, woman nam BBC to rubbish the claim. Say freedom fighters freeze the country. I see Ghana ye hard. Because we are coming to do a galamsey, a demonstration of galamsey. And I endorse the demonstration because water is life. And my people are drinking water made of what? Cyanide and mercury from the rivers, the lakes. As I speak to you, women in UK, their hotels have been paid for, their plane ticket paid for. They will give them per diem. But look at what is happening. NDC MPs are not talking about it. As if there is nothing. Look at even MPP before crash 1%, one fighting. MPs in pool. I can't woman, they are even fighting. But our people, NDC, for our more power opposition, our more numbers cannot even do focal. Last time I was speaking to one lawyer about impeaching the president. For him, he says that there's the constitution, there's no a friend is saying provisions in the constitution where a president can be impeached. I'm here to find other understanding or other, opposite views on it. And you see the way Akufo-Addo etiwo. Now Ghana is broke, Ghana is bankrupt. And yet we cannot even have opposition won't say, yes, this is opposition. Let me tell you something here. John Mahama, he has won the heart of many Ghanaians, not because of NDC now or joining. No. It's because of the way he has comported himself as an ex-president. So he has won the admiration of many Ghanaians, both home and abroad. I know a certain man who is a die-hard MPP man, old man, who told me, say, or Tenechi no shred the way a Kufuado abe say or mine wa. When no one will try plane ticket, a koto about the man Kufuado. Now the way of whom Mahama no, one sheni ya, or no 2024, be trap plane ticket a koto about tia on one political party, MPP. That is the truth. It's not because of the MP side to parliament. It's because Mahama no, Yababeti as say, Atamels atiteno, and we swing free Atamels. So the only thing I don't like about Mahama is say he's not mentioning Atamels names more. He should start the communicators of him no more, and then they should tell him. He should talk about Atamels also, so that people will know that Atamels no he should be speaking more about Atamels legacy. He should talk about it, because without Atamels, John Mahama would have been nobody. Because when he chose, he said John Mahama should be the vice president. Rawlings and Mrs. Rawlings came after a year at Atamels. And that is the reason why Rawlings and Atamels Intimian Kasa. TBA. So that is the thing I can only tell Mahama, say, he should chip in more of Atamels so that people will know Sampa. They need so or Kai the Atamels, Yeboa or no. That is very good. One of the things I like about Kufuor is that no mention Kufuor, even though Kufuor is president, and then will mention Kufuor. This is very important because sometimes gratitude is a must. We must show gratitude where it is due. Because here come about Etuabo gas. It's not Mahama that built Etuabo gas. The initiative is at Atamels. Got the funding and everything. It was at Atamels. So sometimes we need to give that credit. And then you didn't come home. It's a Sunday service. What you say? Your verse, you be found from John chapter 8, verse 44. We are talking about the deceivers, political deceivers. How we should be careful of them so that we don't go and take decisions that in the end, the consequences we cannot bear. Decisions taken is easy. It is easy for you to have sex because you move with your feelings, and the way your dick will just ejaculate, you can go with your ejaculation the way your dick will just resurrect. Papa. If you don't take time, you allow your erection to change your direction. So decision is easily taken, but the consequences. I always tell people, you don't live with the decision, you live with the consequences. And the consequences of we voting for Kufuor is what we are facing today. Because they were packaged. They told us that they come from UK. They lived in UK, the Queen's country, the King's country. TME. These are some of the things that we have to be very mindful of. The mistake, enko tuaba, chinebi, enko salai, enko ma, enko fobi papa nko nya adwuma, omo de abewiayen, omo de abebie hotels, restaurants. E de ama omo ma no ana, omo ma no mo opposition. Na omo need $50,000 input into their names, into omo account. Jankroma mo. Na omo bank account not 10,000, 20,000 when they been there. And I couldn't question more accounts. Omo ne worry mema. Nye mema ne worry omo si kentom to the worry mema. TME. Because if you take any decision without thinking through, without being purposeful of what decision I will take in one, you can go and you vote for people. Our woman Semfata. Then they will come and lord themselves over us. They will come and lord themselves over us. Now, for instance, I've asked myself this question. Say, Ekufuado or Kwasantimem, he told in 2016, begged and pleaded to chiefs. How come today when he goes to the same Asantimaya, he goes and then he tells them, say, he doesn't even care whether they will vote for MPP or not. That is the power of politics. When you give people power, you will see their true character. And sometimes I see some of our freedom fighters and I see some of our people that follow us. When the moment they get the numbers, you see sometimes it shows. But you see, as a human being, whether you have the power or not, your character should be intact. You should be a man of discipline. You should be a person of discipline. That your yea is your yea and your nay is your nay. Whether Atemuda was coming, Atemuda will not come. Will not cry, will not cry. Today we have seen the sons and daughters of the devils who, when they promised us the heavens, gave us hell. Today we have seen it. They promised heaven, but they've given us hell. And that is the thing. Today he doesn't even want to sit on the seat that Otumfo will give it to him. Otumfo sitting in his own chair. The president. This is the first time. Ghana near president. What is he trying to show? What is he trying to teach the youth? Or even the next president? I always say, and I'll say it again, we should pray for the next person who will become the president of Ghana. Because you see, Akufo-Addo has set a standard. If we don't get somebody who genuinely, truly loves Ghana, Oba, worse, and we cannot do him focal. Because when Akufo-Addo was going around with his own presidential chair or seat, we didn't talk. The pastors did not chastise him. The chiefs did not talk. Am I lying? It is nyame andom ye ne nya leader bi a wodo wo man no awman na koma da na koma so a obetumi aba be di esika funya. And am who communicate na IMF dey aba abontene no. Sorry, World Bank dey aba abontene no. Sika ne bosi a ya bo ye di ne basa nyafu ye di no chaka. And World Bank for actually. I told you in 2019, say the consumption, the taste of the president, he did not cut his coat according to his size. Look at the size of his government. Ubi almost Mahama, 88 ministers as a senior one, it was too huge. They came. Instead of balloon, they are men without character. They are deceivers. Don't go and listen to Akufo. Don't waste your time. He has nothing to say. Take my word. He's a good for nothing president of the Republic of Ghana. Nothing. He's a waste of space and time. Nothing. Don't believe anything what people will tell you about Akufo. Don't believe it. I'm telling you, don't believe it. Because it's not the words that we need. We need the action. And don't be afraid of people who say, oh, they maybe no mudi attempt and no mudi attempt. I've told you, when they tell you, when they say it, tell those people that the only thing that cancels insult is result. Tell them, write it down. Anytime a leader or an older man or an older woman will tell you, say, the youth are insulting us, tell them that Dr. Ren says, he said, we should tell you, Mr. Leader or Mr. Senior Man or senior citizen, that the only thing that will cancel the insult of these youth is for you people to give them the needed result. Because the youth are looking for result. They need result. Without result, the youth will continuously insult you people. If you people don't want it, get out of the kitchen. If you think it's too hot, get out there. We'll get people that will come and serve us in truth and not to steal us. Tell them, don't be intimidated by their words. Don't let them feel that where they will tell you, they will try and use some words. I've told you, it is a battle of words. It's a battle of words. What we will say, they will try and turn it around. They did it to the Muhammad's administration. We saw it. We know them, their schemes. Don't be deceived by their schemes. They will come and tell you, Dr. Renz, ampa. Akwadan di penyate. Sansuna, opinioni. Emma akwada endakom. And that a hungry belly is an angry man. And so I'm insulting you because I'm angry. Because you could not feed my empty stomach. Tell them. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I'm telling you people, don't be afraid. Because insult no a jara. Makacha say insult no a jara association. Ya dia mo jara. Fane form, ya dia mo tufu abo. Ya dia mo fofofo. Ya dia mo fulele. What are you telling me? You keep your child stomach empty. You make your child starve, go hungry, and you are gallivanting with the money, spending 14,000 pounds in the air. And when your child talks, complain, you don't listen to him. He complains once, you don't listen. He complains twice, you don't listen. He complains 3 times, you don't. Hey, it's enough of the complaint. You are even lucky your child has not even slapped you like the way they slapped a Macron in France. You are even lucky they did not throw their shoe at you like the way they someone threw his shoe at George Bush. You are even lucky. Tell them, Dr. Ren says, do not be afraid. Say, Dr. Ren, tell them, make me a reference, a point of reference. When you are telling them, tell them, say, Dr. Ren say, the only thing that cancels insult is result. So if they don't want the youth to insult them, they should give the youth results. Why is it that every time they want us to be doing something for them, but they don't want to do something for us? Why? Ghanaian leaders, irresponsible, irresponsible men. Ghanaian leaders, irresponsible men. Always asking the youth to do this, do this, do this. But for once, they are not also doing what the youth want. You starve the youth. We are dying of hunger. Our roads are killing us. Our hospitals have become death traps for our mothers. Richie Mingabo. Our hospitals have become death traps for us. Our mothers go to bed, they give birth on the floor. America, Germany, France, Italy, the land of the Romans. UK, Gordon Gorgesbeck, St. Thomas's Hospital, Guy's Hospital, na ye ma amene mo ko wo Ghana wo form akra ne beto form form na the tina bo form man a reset adwene no. And you think we should be quiet with you people? You think that we should just accept it as it is, that it is a norm? Where they are normal, where they are normal. Hey, munjai san some no, and you're normal. Normal. Don't take it as normal. I'm giving you today's Sunday service. According to the Bible, the book of John, chapter 8, verse 4, be aware of these deceivers, and you're normal. I say you're normal. I don't know what you don't call who was our hospital will be. Ask your friend and say, Charles Bisu. Sebio Charles Bisu odini yiri wo Ghana na na yiri enyi nsenya wo twa plane ticket man yiri a wo minister of state no akọ wo e America because a whole Ghanaian minister of state wants her children to become American citizens. It is only Ghana that the youth will tolerate this. So even the insult jara. Even the insult jara, because this is even the most disrespectful to the Ghanaian mothers that goes to hospital at the Tetekwashi Memorial Hospital, Eastern Region. It's a big insult to our mothers, to the women. When Decebio we hear when we have Adam Pemu Ghana, when you say we hear no, when chaplain ticket minister of state or America. America phone paying for sorry than Komu, and no more da, and no means send on more Ghana. And Kabet Miako America. Kabet Miako. Woman sees your hospital, no. And woman who are offending saying, and who chaplain tickets among Ghana and Amko, and Kaubet Miako America be a hospital. Woman, your woman, and I saw when it in a war coco, a libri bonny leaders for Munya Yansia de then so Yansia in a moment where you know Mambrebi. With the free SHS bar, Mam copy. With the free SHS bar, Mom Kobi. Moya hospital, sir, Mom Komubi. Saito school, Mumman Kobi, Rollins the school by we no son and fan here and ma as the nato Rollins more at the betna bruchin or muku school. The Biamonam na mo said Ghana for bufu, mo said the youth a bufu, as if said you are deliberately, you are poking the nose, you are poking to see what the Ghanaian youth will do. Mo poking, if you people poke us, we will insult you people. We will not miss any words. So we will say it as it is. But see, insult no jara monfanesa etufuobo fanefom. Okay, can Colossians or catcher or say fathers do not what embitter your children, or they will be what become discouraged. They be namna mu poki de Ghanaian mu poku yensa mu hayensa mu titi mu jiji because you want to hear something from us. You catch them so ni so ade. You need to so mutrition ma pampaso. You need to so mutrition ma pampaso. Matri ye common. You need some more. Have you forgotten that the empty stomach is what makes somebody an angry person? A hungry man is an angry man. Don't you know it? Anyway, gobeno die and one die be die. Ma je gobenwatu gobeneshi. Gobe. After all, KNUST for from the terminologies of Gobe Kraba. Your Gobeli and Gobites. Umi now Gobeli, no, you will be a would the Gobe. Gobler. You will be a non what tongue Gobe. I stand to be corrected. If it Gobe no. If I know monsieur, I train Wope. Now, TME. You're paying for one person who feels that woman feels woman in Yansa singing. I might make a chance say, and yet the battle of words. So take note, write it down. It's what the battle of words. This world is a battle of words. And I will tell you, when Great Britain called themselves Great Britain, they were never great. They were called the Saxo, the Anglophones, the Anglo-Saxons. Pardon me. They were the Anglo-Saxons. They never called themselves Great Britain. Until one day they decided to change their name through the Anglo-Saxons somewhere and started calling themselves Great Britain. Great Britain. It's a battle of words. They want us to think and say, Catcher woman say, a jara and pay for we have given ye the momo for fanefom in paying way, one fanefom. January to June, Ghana for a woo road accident, 5,000 COVID-19 po Ghana for say. 5,000 road accident. Future president, future doctors, nurses, cleaners, carpenters, masons, road accident, a crime burning tea. Yewuko. COVID-19 by Risika, World Bank de Magana. IMF Sika, the only president that was Ghana near one called IMF, and you could do a champon. On the status watch, you Kwame Kromeja one. Eat what we grow what we eat. And yet, why is a parliament for that sorry? Woman see another chamber. Ye parliamentarians into a Jenny Ben woo mutrimu. A common dig Ghana for now. The Emmy Yamponi say, and nan why ye tiwa John Dramani Mahama Mereso. Yes, a son parliament in Konya. Because you see parliament for no, your parliamentarians, one more tono, in Kunyana or Motesno, one more tuni a dime or ni gold into in Kunyana, one more tesson, and young Kunya papa into your society, your parliament, yes, a son Kunyanina, wouldn't company for a best a China for the society. Me one year will put gas, they were kingdom furnitures. Yam fa contract, I'm not one more. Go far China for buy. But yen kunya alban suma na babina no ye speaker sa time no ye majority leader munko busa no nsem hunu ne nsem fun a ogina mu enso ni kurom na ndoli kaliofo nsuo pampo mu ne bi nom alban suma na babe de won danyame ase so obey speaker of parliament ka na wo wuko kono yare yen odinam me se ewiase no wo bo bra pa ediwachi. If you do good, you do for yourself. If you do bad, you do for yourself. Yeah, kufa do feel so wo ye will be. And I read a buabon. I'm out for the adansi. I say it's true. I'm from Kalio. Meanwhile, we free Kalio, Landoli Kalio. O my yako sasan kunye free obi manso China. 1 million in man for home. And I was so. Me say, you see. When we are doing this thing, I'm not doing this thing for fame. No. Don't get it twisted. I've told you. And I'll keep repeating it. Even though it's uncomfortable when my mom hears me say it. So my sister can me pay fame. I will act for no. The easiest way. The easiest job. With feelings. Satisfaction guaranteed. Pornhub registered. We see Kabeba. Messiah popular. Messiah Jimmy Dean with Tedienti. This is not fame. This is more than fame. We are opening the mindset of our people. We are trying to tell them that they should believe. They should not see themselves as inferior. And that those people that they call celebrities, we make them celebrities. They come from the same villages with us. We know them. Ade yenim aye kojo aye a friend say aye lewenana. Ade yenim satawali. Ade yenim sakode. Yani yamo ye celebrate. We celebrated the talent that they have. Because the Bible says that a man's talent will make way for him or her. Una wo botre na wumbutre na wo bonu ogana no. Una ye carpenter na wumbuo because the leaders no mo di wanim no mo say wo mo na ese so makoye o omako Massachusetts MIT. That's where my uncle schooled. Omako Harvard, Omako Yale, Omako Princeton, woman SCNWO for economy ni ma wo and almost said one. Kufuado abeyi baye over $70 billion US. Says good yes. Aba, how many regions here? Yanchicham region be will be a 1 billion every project in Kwaebe. Let us compete it with each other in excellence, in ideas, in wisdom. I believe in the Ghanaian. That we are capable because I've seen it. Not that somebody told me. I have seen it in the land of United Kingdom. I've seen it. I've seen how the Ghanaian is excelling, giving the platform. The Ghanaian is not asking for much. The Ghanaian, you don't ask for much. Taste, level, standard. Hey, when you Yes, I've got children. See the standard. They want to drink clean water. Even tap water, yeah, fresh water. Our sons sometimes, many of them, they don't even drink it. They want to drink Avian. They want to drink bottle. Even the tap, yeah, clean. Oh, Tinandoli Kalio, who MP opportunity or call parliament when to me and very well. So we soon yet. It won't yen papa obeno. Timin fa adwene bi. Na me fa kwan bi so. Na me fa mboa ne fa nsu papa mbra wo krom. Wanwene sa. You see, anytime when I see our northern MPs, they gratify themselves with pettiness, with cars, with Land Cruisers, with 4x4. These northern MPs, I say, oh God, have mercy upon this, our MPs that comes from the north. Have mercy. Lord, give them the wisdom for them to see the daylight. For they have become fools for many many years. Look how hard working our women from the north are. Give any northerner any job to do, they will do it for you. But yet, they have lazy and irresponsible men. Majority of them, not all, but 70% of them have made our women slaves because they can't even take care of them. They come to the southern and they see the beauty of the cities, and they want to live in Regimanuel Estate, East Legons, the Greater Estates, the Teshinungwa Estates. That's where they want to live. The community A, the Gulf cities, the airport residential areas, forgetting that they came from Nandoli Kalio, Bumpuru Nyong. They came from those places. They don't want to even go back, to even associate themselves with their people. They want to be called, oh, chairman, oh, Alhaji Bello. They want fans. Oh, Alhaji Adam Smith, Wale Kingdom. That is what they think about. They don't think about visions. Not like the way Kwame Nkrumah envisaged that the Northerners and the South, I need to build Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology for the people of the North and the South, because I've realized that the people that comes from Ashanti region and the people from the North, these people are very creative minded. How I need to build something. I need to give them a university where they can go and channel their visions and ideas and creativity. They don't. When Nkrumah was talking about building University of Cape Coast, he looked at the Western region. He realized that these my people, they like teaching, they like education. They are the people that love to speak the English, the Queen's English. They like the teaching, they like aeronautics, they like engineering. Let me bring some university that will make them people that will be teachers and people that will be into the aeronautic engineering. He built Kivas. When the Gordon Gordisberg left us, he turned that university college into University of Ghana. Build it. He studied the Gans, he studied the Voltarians. He knows the field. These days, politicians come, they don't even work with research. They just talk anyhow. All the politicians, you see them, they talk anyhow. They talk not with fact, not with research. Me, I'm a student of research. They just talk, no research base. A lot of them don't talk with fact and figures or research. Nothing. Most of them, they don't do research. The research books are there in the Kivasis and they are there in Legon and Tech. A country that does not love research. How can you build engineers? You don't even know how. You don't even know the number of engineers you want a year. The number of carpenters we need in a year. We don't even know. Yeah, biara. No system. No vision. No vision. A country that we don't have any vision. Where are we going? My check my film. Tiana di. Me no be dim ko ma check akara. Ti mo ma mo fa mo mbre ne mfeme. Ta mo share video no. Dubai, United Arab Emirates is a land of desert. It is a desert land, Udua burai bro fifi. Udia tomatoes are mfifi. Udia bro mfifi. And with the land of the desert. Ghana, utu bro to shine mfifi ana mfifi. But today, the land that is a desert has become a wonder of the world. That men from east, west, south, north travel to go and go enjoy themselves. Go to Tokyo. Those people are watching me from Tokyo. I greet you. Japan people, go there and see Japan. A land when earthquake shakes, Hiroshima, Nagasaki bombing. Go there and see the beauty of the land. Go to Japan. They are not Christians, but go there. Look at the thing. People are speaking to you. People are speaking to you. Or say, I went to do what? Kitchen cabinet for Isaac Adongo. I felt pity and came to the conclusion that politicians are all the same. I can only agree with the part that they are the same when it comes to incompetence. It is their hallmark. Thankfully, today we have Facebook. God bless Mark Zuckerberg. Thankfully, today we have YouTube. God bless those people that created these platforms, applications for us to communicate. That's what I'm say, ready. Facebook, YouTube, because then we'll go back to the days of radio where the government can pay payola for people to push their agenda. Those days, in the 90s, they will come to parliament. They will read budget. They will tell us roads have been constructed and bridges have been constructed and built. Meanwhile, there's no bridges. And they will just put it in because they know that who is going there to go and verify. They will give you, the journalist, the money. So where are you going, Mr. Journalist? You can't even go. I've told you we are more than the 12 disciples here. We can do much. We can spread the message, emancipate our people from the political slavery of the MPP and NDC. Let's speak truth. Somebody said, Dr. Ren, you're NDC. I'm hoping and praying. Yes, I am NDC. Let NDC come. You will see the fire. It will not quench. It will not quench. Do you know our people, the way they suffer? And yet they will come and tell you, the youth, you are insulting too much. The insult is jara. We see it there. The insult is what? Is jara. Today our Bible verse is taken from John chapter 8, verse 44. Don't forget. You are going into this week knowing very well that you have to be careful of deceivers. People that lies. Let me go and read the Bible again. Let's read again. John chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father, the devil. Ye are of your father, the devil. The Kenoforiates, the Ekufuados, they did the same to Kwame Nkrumah. This Bible verse, I'm trying to tell you and connect it to the past, how they did to Kwame Nkrumah. They told Ghanaians Kwame Nkrumah was a good for nothing president. He was a dictator. Today, look at Ekufuado. When Captain Smart speaks, the national security is there to pick him up. When Oliver Barker-Vormawor speaks, national security is there to pick him up. Next week, we are doing a demonstration in Ghana. If you know of any of our Face the Country account, and if you want to donate straight into the Face the Country account. God bless you for your donating. God bless you for sending stars here too. He said, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was the murderer from the beginning. The murderers, they killed the dreams of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the dreams of Africa, the Pan-African man. the man who was holding the keys of Africa. They killed him. Connived with CIA, with the FBI. Killed him. Destroyed the hope, the beacon and hope, the star of Africa. And abode not in the truth. Till date, their sons don't speak truth. Till date, their sons do not speak truth to us. Because there is no truth in them from their fathers and with them. Their fathers, the Kenoforiates, their fathers and their sons, Kenoforiates, with no truth in them. When he speak, a lie. When he speak, a lie. Today, IMF is telling the whole nation. Today, IMF is saying that the books of Kenoforiata, the economic books that he came to parliament and presented to us, and the NDC people were clapping for him, MPP people were clapping for him, and they supported him to become the finance minister. What IMF is telling us that those books were cooked books. I'm trying to connect their father and their sons today. This message, save this message. Because tomorrow, 20, 30 years to come, their sons and daughters will still come. The Jan Krumas will still come and lie to us. Remember this video. Because there is no truth in them. Their fathers hated the truth. Their sons, the same. No truth in them. Whenever they speak a lie, when Kenoforiata goes to parliament to present the budget, it's full of lies. He speaks of his own. When Kenoforiata goes to parliament, he speaks of his own. He quotes the Bible, but yet he speaks of his own. His own is because the true things, the figures, the digits that he's supposed to pronounce, he does not. He speaks of his own. For he is a liar, Kenoforiata. For he is a liar. And the father of it, he's the father of lies. He's the father of this government, lies. They've lied upon lies, upon lies, upon lies. One district, one factory, one village, one dam. Agenda 88. Jump from 88 to 101. Agenda 11. Azantana. Allo create 419 government. Ajana 1 and 1 government. Ajana 1 and 2 government. Shasuru Usha form 419. Yeah, the seminar at the done iPhone 3. He speak of his own. It's a Sunday service I'm teaching you. Your pastor will not teach you this. But he himself has been compromised. When you speak, Akufo-Addo will arrest him. I was telling somebody the other day, the day that Mensa Otabe will speak, he will go to jail. Akufo-Addo will put him to jail. Kenoforiata will tell them, go and arrest him. Because they trained. They were the ones that trained Mensa Otabe. I'm saying this on authority. They were the ones that trained Mensa Otabe with the messages that he's giving. I'm telling you. The president address on the economy. Don't go and pay attention. There is nothing new. When they speak of their own. Full of lies. For he is a liar and the father of it. Let me tell you, my friends, my brothers and my sisters, my countrymen, let me tell you this. The situation that we are in at the moment is dire. The country needs everybody's help. There is nothing that is going to come out of these people. I said it in 2018. I said it in 2019. That the only way out is through farming, agriculture. Because the only thing which is very, very painful is hunger. Nobody listened to me. Only John Dumelu who listened. And today, one of the best farmers in Ghana, helping the nation. God bless John Dumelu. If he was not a member of any political party, we, the Face the Country people, would have asked him to go and contest for presidency. Just put words into action. Such a man I respect so much. As I end, this is my sermon today. Allow me to tell you that Omaino ebeyeye. But the most painful thing is that not with these crooks. Omaino ebeyeye, but not with these crooks. We can only have a better Ghana, or the best Ghana that befits us, if we do not become hypocrites and parasites like the Kwame Sefa kinds of Peace FM, like the Asempa radio journalist. Akrana ne nim te se bo fruit no. Obahene and Obi. We must be bold to speak truth to them. And I want you to understand. You have to understand that it is going to be better if we change the way we see these leaders. We should not see them as demigods. We should see them as messengers, as our servants. And we should be bold to speak truth to them without fear or favor. And let me remind our brothers and sisters that lives in Abrochire. Let me remind our brothers and sisters that lives in Abrochire, that enjoy the benefit of Abrochire, that always want to water down our messages when we are speaking truth to our people. That whoever knows the truth and do not see it and speak it, sees it and doesn't speak it, it's a curse upon that person. Let our people know the truth, because the truth will set us free. Don't say because you are an MPP, Akufo-Addo have destroyed the nation, you will still want to defend. Don't defend the indefensible. Because after all, his daughters are using the country's money and chopping it funya. Today, they sowed evil, and evil has before them. Today, they sowed wickedness, and wickedness has come after them. What they wish for John Mahama, that there should be an uprising against John Mahama. Today, somebody, a Ghanaian, climbed the electric pole and died because of the hostility, the hardship that we are facing. They wish their own brothers evil for good. Under them today, under them, we have seen that the God that the Ghanaians serve, that the God of our forefathers never sleep nor slumber. I told you, I believe in Ghana. It might take some time for our people to react to situations back home. But don't forget the silence. Don't take for granted the silence of our mothers who are going through this pain in their villages. Don't take it for granted. The mother that lost their child because of bad roads, don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted our mothers that went to the hospital and labored and gave birth on the floor. Don't take it for granted, Mr. Politician. I've told you that our women in the country are always cursing the men because the men are not showing responsibility. They are not proving themselves that they are responsible fathers. Until the day the African man will show that he's a responsible father in the homes, in the villages, in the works, in the nooks and the crannies of our villages and our towns, in our cities, we will have a blessed nation. We have made our women suffer so much. Wicked men, stop doing wicked. Akufo-Addo thought he was doing evil. He was speaking evil. He was trying to denigrate the image of John Dramani Mahama. Fear a person who comes from the Gonja land. Fear them. He thought he was trying to denigrate the Gonja boy. Today you have seen how even your own people that voted for you are shouting, "Ehoo, ehoo." How even the whole Ghanaian, everybody wants you out of office. What a shame. The only president that his own people, his own majority caucus want him out. They want your finance minister that you so believed in him. You so doubted him as a sports commentator, as if you're a sports commentator. Describing him that he had the solutions. Today, see. Your vice president that you so doubted that he helped Kufuor's government. $1, 2 cedi. $1, 1 cedi. Today, $1. Your vice president that claimed that he has arrested the dollar. Today, your vice president is as mute, cannot even speak. If you wish evil for your brother, evil rather will come to you. That is the Akufo-Addo. He did not wish Ghana well. He wished doom for Ghana. But today, God is telling the Akufo-Addo that I, the God that leaded Ghana, I, the God of Ghana, you did not give the Ghanaian the chance. I will disgrace you in front of Ghana. Your fathers did not give Kwame Nkrumah the chance. They disgraced Kwame Nkrumah. Today you have seen. But I hope and pray that the time will come. Ghanaians will not pay attention to Akufo-Addo's family, the Ken Ofori-Atta's family, the JB Danquest's family. From today, let's be mindful of the deceivers, like the Ken Ofori-Atta's. Let's be mindful of those who came to deceive us. When we give them power, they make us feel like we are nobodies. Today, they wish the nation evil. God gave them the chance and proved to the nation that these are the wicked ones. These are the wicked ones. This week, as you go forward in your daily activities, I want to inspire you. I want to tell you that even though Achia Embuye, be hopeful when it comes to the days that is tough. When it comes to the days that is tough, encourage yourself. Encourage yourself that even though it's hard, one day, we shall see the light at the end of the tunnel. But not with these people. Our decisions will not be as foolish as the decision that we took yesterday. And that we will take wise decisions. Because if we do not take wise decisions, we shall have to live with the consequences. God bless our homeland Ghana. Make our nation great and strong. Bold to defend forever. Amen. Follow me tomorrow as I interview Habana Japan engineer on Rainbow Radio 92.4 FM, live on DAB, on Alexa. I love you. I love you. Thank you for your time. For those who send your stars, may you be a blessing. Where you brought out the money, may it be filled because of your good heart. To all those that came, I may not be able to mention your name, because if I say I want to mention, I will mention and mention, and maybe if I don't mention your name, you might think I don't love you. I love you. You come from any part of Ghana, I love you. You are my sister, I'm your brother. You are my brother, whether you like it or not. I love you. I believe in Ghana and I believe in you. Don't kill yourself. That is not the solution. It is hard, but don't give up. Don't kill yourself. We shall overcome. We have done it before. In 1957, we overcame the tyranny of the white man and we gained independence. We shall overcome. We shall overcome this one too. And trust me, we shall overcome. It might seem impossible, But impossible is a word that is found in the Fool's Dictionary. We are optimists, not pessimists like a Kufuados, like the Kenoforiates. We shall overcome. We are the royal diadem. We are Ghana. Arise, Ghana youth. I love you. Thank you. Bless you. That was Baba word.